This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in Asbury Park, New Jersey. And look who I just bumped into, Joel. You might remember Joel from a couple years ago. He had that huge schoolie conversion with the rooftop deck. Well, now he's got a mini one, and look at this awesome lift on it. This thing's got 22.5 tires on it. He's gonna give us a tour of the inside. This thing is awesome. Please join us.
Patrick, it's good bumping into you. Check out the new ride. This is the 2001 7.3 diesel that I went a little crazy with this time. So it's got the 22.5-inch semi wheels on it. It's got 8 inches of lift. It's got the Ujoint Off-Road 4-wheel drive conversion on it. It's got the Move weld your own, build your own style bumper. It's all been cut down actually and slimmed down. It's got all the LED lights on there. I blacked out pretty much everything I could. Big massive trans cooler on the front end now. Just recently upgraded the transmission. Everything's kind of just blacked out and painted the best I could to just kind of get it dark and mean looking. It's got the on-demand propane hot water heater, which I'm just got in the other day. I've got the Suburban propane heater for internal heat. I have the 8-inch lift. The propane lines are running underneath. I still have to do some of the final touches to it, but we just put in a new generator, 4,000 watt Onan, gas powered. It's been pretty good so far. It runs all the electronics inside pretty well. It's all custom fab work, 1-inch tubing, custom exhaust for the generator. I'm using just a 5-gallon jerry can to feed that temporarily. And then we have the propane line that wraps around there, which is feeding the propane Suburban tank. Other than that, everything's pretty stock on the back end, except I got my trailer stuff, custom made hitch, backup camera. The mini split is actually mounted underneath, and it is a 12K. I got the unit from Home Depot, real inexpensive, but very efficient. I have 400 watts of solar on the roof. I have a 12K Furrion air conditioning unit on the roof. I have all LED lighting. We've got the emergency exit door that still functions. As far as the windows go, it's all just RV style windows, and I have some custom truck boxes that I mounted into the sides where they actually tuck into the cabinets, so you don't see it from the inside, but it gives me the availability to have outside storage here. And I'm gonna actually use it for, the propane will actually be plumbed into this. We got rid of all the bus windows on this. It's all 1-inch insulated foam behind it, and it's all just, I can't remember the gauge metal, but it's just all riveted over the body, and everything was removed how it should be, and then put together, and kind of gives it the look that the windows are still there, but they're gone. So, our entry here, yeah, the automatic step with the lights. Let's come on in. So as far as the front goes, it's all just basically stock bus stuff. Eventually we'll get rid of the silly bus door because it's kind of a pain to use. But I decided to go, instead of going with a built-in stereo system, I decided to put just some boxes I found from a local craft shop and put Bluetooth speakers in there so we can take them wherever we want. Then we have our fans and our privacy curtain there. Then some hidden storage back there, and all the bus stuff still works. It's just something that I try not to mess with. The ceiling is lined with, I think it's 3/4 inch just fiberglass molding from Home Depot just to give it a little texture. And I'm just kind of working my way through it when I get bored and making a pattern that I like. My electronic systems are all pretty much over here. This is just basically for all the house lighting and all the 12-volt accessories. I have another battery system underneath and another battery system on the other side. But that all tucks away there. The 400 watts of solar charges these batteries as well as the starting batteries and the house batteries. We put in some custom, these seats are actually out of an old Quigley van that I had, and a local buddy of mine here in Asbury Park actually did the reupholstering on them for me. They actually have heated seat elements built into them now with controls, so that's really sweet. And then I have a lot of boat stuff in here too. So the boats have a table in the back for our long travels, and then just a little pedestal that goes in there and drops in, so whoever's sitting here can have their stuff. These here are the controls for the doorstep. So it's actually an LED light, and then you can actually auto manual, and it operates the step down below. So it's automatic with the doors on a magnetic switch, or you can control it however you want. Moving back here, it's all butcher block. I kind of wanted to do something a little tricky this time, so we just added some stain. I was just playing with it for a while and trying to make something cool. Originally, the plan was to have a washer and dryer combo here, but I decided that this much was not enough storage, and with the box being there, it would stick out, so kind of went a different route and give us a little more kitchen. The just standard Home Depot stuff, nothing special, just painted. These are all pivots. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest with you, but they were kind of useless with the stovetop here and the sink here, so we had to do something with it. But this is just a standard flip-up sink, inverter. Well, I guess it's a induction. Haven't used it yet, to be honest with you, but it's there. These are all just overhead kitchen cabinets that I cut on curves and just put them up here. They're surrounded with LED lights, along with LED lights here and LED lights there. So we have lots of different lighting options. Put a 12K Furrion on the roof. Very rarely used, but when you're driving, it's nice to have because you can't run the mini split when you're driving. So got a 10 cubic foot household refrigerator. It's all screwed in. It's got the little RV latch on there. And then coming back, everything's fastened to it. So nothing's moving around if, God forbid, we have an accident or anything like that. It's all fastened together. This is where your mini split is. And then obviously this is all my clothing storage. And then what we do here, we have, it's actually it's a bed from a toy hauler that folds up to the wall. So this thing will actually fold over and up against the wall, so I can utilize this for all storage, or a bench seat for 4 or 5 people, or it comes over and turns into a full bed. So it's pretty versatile. I can use it for a lot of different things. This is actually a Home Depot shelf, and the wire racks that I took from there and made a dog crate out of the bottom, and then I just wrapped it with wood to kind of give it a nice separation, but it ended up turning out to be a very thin wall, sturdy closet, so it worked out pretty well. Everything in here is pretty much run externally on the walls. I decided to do it in conduit this time, just because when you have to fix something, or you have to pull a wire, you have to run a wire, you can easily do it with a vacuum cleaner and a piece of tape, so it works out pretty well. The puppies are always traveling with us. I have 3 dogs, so we have a couple that stay under here. This one here, again, it's just modified shelving material, and the bigger dog stays in there. So, moving forward here, again, another boat seat that boat accessories. So this thing, just, you push a button here, pops right off. Come down here, and you just turn it. And these are actually Volkswagen Rialta seats. And they'll go down into a bed here, so we can sleep 4 people easily. So, and then underneath, you can squeeze through there. You can see I got the 2,000 watt Renogy inverter charger, which I've been a big fan of. It's been working really well for me. It's keeping everything charged. It runs everything really well, and it was very easy to put together. Down there is this is just a vacuum cleaner, but behind the vacuum cleaner is just your standard Suburban propane heater. More shelving or cabinets here, same thing, just cut them on a curve. This is all stuff I found at home and just kind of painted it to match. I got little exhaust fans that are a little Amazon find, 12 volt, and it kind of helps move some of the air conditioning forward. So nice little thing. And I have a couple for just venting things. DVD TV player there. I'm not a real big fan of watching TV, but every now and then on a rainy day you get bored, you need a little entertainment, so we had to put something in here. So coming forward to the bathroom, the water heater that you guys saw on the outside is actually coming through here. The propane lines come in there. Still a work in progress, trying to figure out where the water lines and the tanks are going to go, but underneath will be a gray water tank, a black water tank, and then a recirculating shower. And that will come in here, which is, the shower pan is actually pretty neat. I saw them in a couple builds at a RV show, actually. I believe it's either a 5 or an 8 gallon holding tank built into the shower pan itself, but I'm still going to put another black water tank underneath. So, and then you're just your standard RV toilet. So that's probably about it in a nutshell, aside from maybe having some of the rooftop vents and the lights and little things that make the showers better. But that's the build.
Joel, I'm very fortunate to finally see this. I've been following the progress online. You've been building this for a while.
It's been 4 years now.
And even though it's not done, they're never done, right?
Nope,
There's always
never.
things that need to be added or changed as things go up. If you ever decided to put the washer and dryer in here, I'm sure you
We'll change it. Every time I come out here and start working on it a little more, I realize what I did wrong or what I did that I want to change, and every day is different. So you use it one camping trip and you realize how much you want it a different way. So.
And I'll put a link to Joel's last video. He had a massive schoolie with a rooftop deck up there, and very cool and unique. You're an awesome fabricator. I like the fact that you use like bleacher seats as your decking material, which was smart. It was lightweight.
I'm actually going to put them on this roof as well. I got bleacher seats, 2 for each side, so I'm gonna do a catwalk around the solar panels. So I want to be able to haul some things on the roof too. So
it's not only for just hanging out up there, but it's for storage of stuff.
Transport material, because not everything fits inside, and you don't want all the dirty stuff inside. So it'll come together slowly but surely.
Well, awesome. I know you're not from the area anymore, but it was great to bump into you in Asbury Park, New Jersey, right in front of the Stone Pony. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Thanks for joining.